Hello and welcome back to our world. We are just going to jump right into it. We are still filling out all of that space over there with dirt to make a big open field for building stuff on. We still have to figure out what to do with that little river section, but we'll just see how it goes and work on it as we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But while we are here, while I have you here, let's chat about a few things. Thing is, now that I started chatting, I don't know what to talk about anymore. It's the same feeling I have when I'm at work, and at my work at Little, sometimes you have like chats with your boss, feedback chats. You will get feedback from your boss, and he'll pretty much be like, hey, I think you've improved over the last couple months, or hey, these are things that you definitely need to work on. Good thing is, they say both. So you don't go there and they're just like, hey, you're shit. You go there, they're like, hey, I think you've been doing pretty good. I've been seeing some major improvements in this area. However, I think that there are things that you could work on when it comes to blah, blah, blah. This thing. And I think that's good. I still have, every time your boss says to you, hey, we need to talk, immediately, for me at least, it has like a negative meaning. Because usually your boss doesn't talk to you if everything is doing good. Nobody pulls you into their office and is like, hey, I just wanted to pull you into here and just say that you've been doing an amazing job. These people are pretty busy people. And usually when they drag you into their office, they do that because you're not doing something the way you should be doing it. And they have to tell you. Because if you're doing everything right, there's no reason to tell you anything pretty much. But I also do think that some praise here and there is important. I think especially for someone like me, I would say that I'm a relatively shy person. I'm not that good with strangers. I would like to applaud myself for a moment. Because I think ever since I started working at Little, because you are talking with strangers all day, I do believe that my communication skills have gotten better with random people. And I'm not as nervous as I used to be, which is definitely a good thing. It took a bit, but that's what I realized about myself. It takes some time for me to warm up to people and be able to do something good. While I am a relatively shy and quiet person, I also like praise, which is not a good combination because usually when you don't talk to people, you never even give them a chance to praise you. And even though I like being praised, I never know what to say to it. Every time, because when I do get praised, the only thing that comes to mind is just saying, hey, thanks, I appreciate it. That doesn't sound genuine, but I also don't want to sound fake, you know? And the thing is, I also just like talking with people when there's a kind of a reason behind. So, for example, I could never just go up to someone and start a conversation. A person I have never known in my entire life, just intrude like their day and just talk to them, especially here in Germany. That's just not something that happens. But that's another reason why I kind of hope in the back of my mind that this YouTube channel, at least, I don't want it to pop off. I don't expect it to pop off. But it would be cool to have at least a few people that stick around and kind of care. At least a few comments here and there. Because I like responding to comments. I like getting to hear different opinions and just see how other people and hear how other people see things, because that's just so fascinating to me. Because us humans are so similar, yet we have points and opinions where we couldn't be more different from each other. And I am just always so interested in hearing that stuff. That's, I think, another reason why I at least wanted some type of format on my channel where you can get like some personal information on myself. Because these videos are just chill. We're just playing Minecraft, relaxing sounds, no high energy, whoa, fake reactions, stuff like that. We're just vibing, having a good time, talking to each other. It's just you and me. We can escape from our problems for a little bit. This is scary. Holy shit. I think that's one of the main reasons why people even watch YouTube in the first place. It's escaping from their problems in their day-to-day life. Or it's just white noise. But I hope that videos like this are good white noise, because I constantly am looking for videos to have running in the background while I'm trying to sleep. And in my opinion, videos like these are pretty good for that. Because what we're doing is just making some, slowly but surely making progress in Minecraft. But you don't have to be watching, because it's pretty obvious what I'm doing. You can hear, you can just look for a second, be like, yep, he's still going at that mountain. Still going at that hill. Then you can lay back down and just listen to my voice and hear from the dirt blocks or whatever I'm doing at the moment. It's just subtle, but also constant, which is what white noise is. Oh, music is starting to play. As we usually do, in a moment we're going to have to honor the music and shut the fuck up. And that moment is right now, so sit back, relax, and listen to the insanely good music. I have too much respect for this game's soundtrack to talk over it. And not only that, it also gives me some time to just recollect my thoughts. Because yeah, I like making videos, I like talking to you, but in the end, this is still my off time. This is still just me enjoying video games. I get to sit back, relax, and play some Minecraft. Some good old Minecraft. Just place blocks, destroy blocks, build whatever you want to build. We're vibing. Maybe that's even good for yourself. It gives you a few moments where you can just reflect on everything that I have said, everything that I have said that made you feel something maybe, or just enjoy the music for a bit. Maybe this is a unique viewer experience. Maybe it's not. Who knows? I'm also just figuring out stuff. But most importantly, you should just do things. Even if you're not sure if what you're doing is good, bad, useless, not useless. If you stand still and do nothing, you lose. If you do something and you find out that it is maybe not the best thing, you have learned something. That is incredibly valuable. Do something. Don't just be there. Watch other people succeed and then pity yourself for not having reached anything in the time that they have reached everything. You are special and you have potential. You just don't know it yet. No one knows it yet. You just have to do things until you find out. You might think now, with that being said, what is my potential? I have no idea yet. Currently, I'd like to think it goes into the direction of video making. At the same time, not so sure. What the hell is this? Let's close this off. I still haven't found myself. I'll just say that straight away. Life hasn't begun yet, technically. I believe that I am in the tutorial phase. The time you spend in school, that's not really the tutorial phase yet. It kind of is. It's like the demo, it's the trailer. And once you leave school, then the tutorial starts. And your childhood is pretty much a tutorial for your parents. And how you do later on in life is also a reflection on how your parents were at parenting. How good or how bad they were. I am very proud to say that I have an incredible mother that cares a lot for me and was always there and is still always there for me. I have a feeling nowadays, don't really hear a lot of people say that anymore. So many times have I heard people talking shit about their parents and them just wanting to move out whenever they get the chance. And I think that is kind of sad. When your child, there's nothing else that they want to do more than move out. That is very sad to me. And even as a parent, you must feel disappointed in yourself if your child just wants to get out as quickly as they can and live their life. I'm scared to become a parent. I don't think I would want that pressure on me. The pressure of having to raise a child. Because I know if I were to be a dad, I would do everything in my ability, in my power, to make sure that that kid has a good life. But I also can't guarantee it. I responsible for a human being. That is just such a huge responsibility, and I think so many people don't really think about it that much before having kids. A lot of people do, maybe even too much, but there are also a big chunk of people that just this goes in that, boom, kid, nice. I also feel like once you have a kid, that is your life. You have, I wanted to say restrict yourself, but that's kind of harsh. Because I assume if you get a kid, you want the kid. The only thing way I can kind of relate is because of my cats. I love my cats dearly, and I only wish the best to them. However, even though they're not children, they still restrict me in some way. For example, I can't really leave the house for more than 2 days. Even a whole day is a bit yikes. But 2 days, I need someone else to be there to clean the toilet for them and also feed them. And also later in life, because I'm pretty sure that when I am older, whoa, what is this? When I'm done working, when my apprenticeship is over, I'm going to leave that job and I'm probably going to go traveling. No matter how I try to think about it, I just don't see myself staying in Germany permanently. Because I want to experience different cultures. I want to learn stuff. I want to be culture shocked. I want to learn new culture, new languages. Just experience things. I want to be there. That sounds really cool to me. I don't want to be stuck at the same job for a long time. I feel like, also if you want to have a kid, if you're not going to adopt, you usually also need a partner to raise the kid with. And that is also another thing. I am too inconsistent and I like freedom too much to probably have a partner. Because, yeah, if you find the right partner, you could probably, figure something out. But I just like the fact that right now I can just kind of do whatever I want. If I just want to go out in the middle of the night on a walk or on a drive, or right now if I want to drive somewhere or walk somewhere, I can just do that without having to tell anyone. I'm just living my best life. I have the freedom to do that. I feel like I would be a bit more restricted with a girlfriend. I'm also just not the best with girls. I kind of like doing things alone. I like being spontaneous. It's fun. And that's another thing. I think if you have a kid, you probably would want to settle down somewhere. But I just want to keep seeing new places. That's, I think, another reason why I enjoy playing games like Truck Simulator. Because even though it technically should be boring, I love that game to bits. Why? Because you keep seeing new things, new cities, new towns, new places. That is what I like. That is what I like doing. I would feel too bad for my kid because she would have to constantly be switching schools. That also just more work for me, for him, for everyone involved. It's just a whole thing. It wouldn't be enjoyable for anyone. And for what? For my egotistical reasons? My selfish reasons? Yeah. So I'd rather be selfish by myself and not harm others with my decision making. I don't know. I feel like I have so many things that I want to do. And I have a rough idea of how I'm going to achieve those things. But I don't have it figured out. I don't have a plan that is set in stone. Which I think is good. I think you should have goals and realistic expectations. But you shouldn't be overthinking it. Being too nervous about it. That's definitely something that I have to get better at. Is just doing it. Just do it. Because I'm a overthinker. And if I have too much time to think about something, my head starts making up scenarios and I get nervous. So I want to throw myself into more situations. Because I realize no one fucking cares. When I feel like I've embarrassed myself, only a few hours later I'm like, oh cool, my life isn't ruined. Everything's still fine. I don't know why I was freaking out so much. In the end, we pretty much only care about ourselves and how we act and come across. And because we're so focused on ourselves, we forget that everyone else is also focusing on themselves. Probably not even realizing the things that you are doing. Nice. Look at this. Now, what do we do with this? Make it look more structurally strong. Maybe have the water just like actually start immediately. Should I? I'll just do it on this side. Shit. Oh, I'm a gamer. Looks a bit weird. Let me look on the other side. This is deep. Oh yeah, and there's no water there yet. I'm not gonna go through the hassle and replace the walls and the ground with dirt. Cause no, no. No, thank you. Fuck it. Let's just do it. See how it looks. Look at all of this space that we have now. I probably am going to use that as like put a bridge over it. Make it look cool. Let's first go to sleep. I'll drink something real quick. Well, we just experienced some technical difficulties on my end. I accidentally unplugged my microphone while I was turning. Whoops. But I think this is a good place to end the video anyway. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and don't forget to take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.